Okay, so here is a pattern that we are going to use to try to make some predictions, to fill in a table of values, and again, to try to make a formula or an equation to represent that pattern that we can use to make predictions. So if at any point you would like to pause and try this on your own, please do so. So we can start by answering the first few questions, which is simply how many circles do we see in the first picture, the second picture, the third picture, and the fourth picture. Okay, the pictures are separated by those vertical lines. So if we look at the first picture, which is this one right here, okay, how many circles do we see? So we can just fill in that we see 4 circles. In the second picture, okay, we're going to see those same 4 circles, those ones that I just did in green, and then we're going to see 3 new circles. So that one has a total of 7 circles. And if we keep counting 4 and 3 and 3, that one has 10. And then we have our 4, 3, 3, 3. That one has 13. So if we count, we will see how many circles. So now we're being asked to predict what we think the next picture would be. Okay, so hopefully you were able to notice that we kind of had our 4 plus our 3, 3, 3. Or another way to actually look at it is not 4, 3, 3, 3, but we have 3 here plus 1. And then we have 3 here and another 3 here plus our 1. And then we have our 3, our 3, our 3, and our 1. And then our 3, our 3, our 3, our 3, and our 1. So the next one would just have one more group of 3 added on, and the next one would have 16. Now it asks, well, what about the 20th picture? So again, it's not efficient to just keep drawing these out, but we can see something in our pattern, right? We can see these groups of 3 and our 1. So what we notice here is this one is really our 3 plus our 1. Our 3 plus our 3 plus our 1. This one is our 3 plus our 3 plus our 3 plus our 1. And this last one is our 3, our 3, our 3, our 3 plus our 1. Now, what's a more efficient way of writing 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3? Well, it would be 3 times 4. Or 3 times 3. Or 3 times 2. Or 3 times 1. Notice those numbers, the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4, correspond to the picture number. So how would we do up the 20th? Well, instead of doing the 20th, let's skip to a formula first. So x in this case is our picture number. So we could say 3 times x plus our 1. And that would be an equation or a formula. So now to get the 20th, again, we could write that using a y equals, because most equations are y equals something x plus something. In this case, our y represents the number of circles, and our x represents the picture number. So for the 20th picture, we could just replace the x with 20 and get 61. We could use that then for the 100th picture or the 1000th or whatever we want.